I am Alara, and in the polished, wealthy enclave of Etheria Bay, I was the mistake. My twin brother, Orion, was the chosen one. While I was athletic and social, my parents treated me like a stain on their perfect image. The favoritism was brutal. On our birthdays, Orion feasted with friends, while I was forbidden from even inviting a soul, watching from the shadows. The disdain turned into abuse. They mocked my grades and banned my sports, demanding I be a clone of my genius brother. The breaking point came sophomore year. My crime? Downloading Snapchat. My parents reacted as if I'd committed a felony, tearing the door off my room to strip me of all privacy. Orion didn't defend me. He sharpened his knife. He realized he could exploit our parents' bias. If he stole or failed, he blamed me, and they believed him. But his jealousy festered. I had friends. He had none. On our 14th birthday, when his party was empty and mine was full of joy, something inside him snapped. He began a campaign of total destruction. He spread rumors that I was a violent bully beating him at home. To sell the lie, he punched himself, inflicting black eyes and bruises, and showed them off at school as my handiwork. The whispers started. My friends drifted away, looking at me with fear. When I confronted Orion, he just smirked and said, "You deserve to rot alone." The lie reached the principal. I was summoned to his office where my nightmare became reality. Orion sat there, calm and cold, doubling down on the accusations. My mother wept for her victim son, and my father called him brave. Despite my sobbing pleas, the principal suspended me for 10 days to make an example of me. That afternoon, my life in Etheria Bay ended. My father, red-faced with rage, packed my bags and threw them into the foyer. "A bully doesn't live in my house," he screamed. I clung to his leg, begging, but he kicked me out. My grandmother, Lyra, was my only savior. She arrived like a storm, gathering me and my things. On the doorstep, she didn't plead, she threatened. She told my parents that if they ever contacted me again, she would call Child Protective Services and the police. She drove me away from the only home I'd ever known, saving my life. I never looked back. High school was hell, but college was my liberation. I discovered a talent for content writing, building a career that allowed me to travel the world as a digital nomad. I became wealthy, independent, and free, with Grandma Lyra as my only true family. Years later, my success became impossible to hide. After a major project, I was invited to speak on a local TV news channel about my career. I shared my journey of resilience. The segment aired, and the silence from my past was finally broken. I checked my phone to see 6 missed calls from my mother. I called back, curiosity getting the better of me. The conversation quickly shifted from fake congratulations to their true motive. "We're retired," my mother said. "The house needs renovations. You have money now. You should help us. We are family." The audacity was breathtaking. They wanted my money after leaving me for dead. I decided to test them. "I will help," I said, "on one condition. You must publicly admit to everyone that Orion lied about me. You must clear my name." They refused, calling it unnecessary. A week later, Orion texted me. He admitted to the lies from 15 years ago, but mocked me, calling me selfish, unmarried, and childless. He told me to do the right thing and pay up. That text was the final nail. He admitted it. I didn't reply. Instead, I wrote an email to every relative we had. I poured out the truth about the abuse, the expulsion, and Grandma Lyra's heroism. Then, I attached the screenshot of Orion's text, his confession. I hit send. The fallout was nuclear. Relatives turned on my parents, apologizing to me for their ignorance. My parents and Orion sent abusive threats, but I hired a lawyer and slapped them with a cease and desist. They went silent. I am now fully free, healing in my grandmother's garden, finally out of the serpent's shadow.